Yeah. Eyes on the money, I stay in my bag. Taking my city is put on.
Advisors, faculty, and fellow students. That's the level of care you can expect from the #1 largest nursing school. Chamberlain University belongs to something greater.
The arts are essential. They reflect our humanity. They help us understand, connect, empathize, and grow. Strathmore is a bridge to a more conscious, connected, arts-infused world. The arts are essential. The arts are for all of us. All to create, all to enjoy, all to share, all to cherish. The arts are ours.
What you playing with? Be careful. Yes. You said what?
Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard.
You said what, Nolan? What's wrong? Food will be ready in like 5 minutes. Turn that on.
Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. You look at Brooklyn. It'll be the Nets off the tip. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything
no.
you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
So it's Washington now, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Boozer misses. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Tyronn Lue.
As you might expect, he's got his hands full on how to deal with Nikola Jokic. Coach explained so much of their offense runs through him. He's always operating with the ball in his hands. We'll need to do our work early. Don't let him get comfortable when he has the ball. No doubt about it, the Joker is the cog in this offense. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. Down low. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The open shot, Jokic. And there's another one for the Nets.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Pass to Boozer. Brooklyn pulls it in. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume. The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Coulibaly. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there. To the middle.
Pass to Boozer. Banked it in off the glass. Boozer's got 8.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
Didn't I say no? Get down. Eat, finish eating it. I'm making you food. I said no. Get down.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
The Wizards trail by 5. Shot from the top of the key. To the left wing. Outside Koulibaly. 6 on the shot clock. The fadeaway. Jokic grabs the board.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And below, Koulibaly picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And Brooklyn has possession. It's a 5-point game. And Jokic throws it down.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of a tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. Now here's Jokic. Give him 8 points now. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace.
What? Nolan. What's wrong? Come here. What's wrong? Say ah. Let me see my. What? Something in your mouth? Where?
One more step, Simon, and poor Pinky will take a
What's up?
tumble
Let me
off the
see.
cliff. Not if I have anything to say about it.
What'd you eat?
What the?
You okay? Go see my couch.
You idiot! You'll kill us both!
If it means saving Pinky and the rest of the Sprunkies, then that's fine by me.
There, Pinky.
Can you hear me?
Pinky, I'm not gonna make it.
Don't say that.
Food is at the table.
His first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Here's Jokic. Williams on the wing. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Jokic. Tries yet again. Sarr pulls it in.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Stolen by Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settled.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Clock at 6. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Wizards trail by 4. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he did.
Oh,
nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. 1:33 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Sarr. It's deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. 1:25 left to play in the first. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. Jokic grabs the board. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The three is up. It's rebounded by Washington. They set the pick. Fires the three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
They still need this. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
It's his first trip to the line, and the first one at the line is good.
Yo.
And Jokic drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Why would he jump so early? God damn.
And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. The shot from the low post is good. Jokic has got 12 points.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
It's stolen away. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for the Brooklyn Nets.
Nolan.
Dominating on the glass.
Where you at?
All right, stick around. We'll
Stay over there.
After this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
He shoots it. Misses the jumper from the wing. Washington trailing. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Carrington. To the right side. From outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Carrington's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Murray Boyles can't get it to go. And it's Wizards ball. Here's Perry. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside Curry. From deep. It's hauled in by Carrington.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Now here's Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Murray Boyles. And again, it's the Nets missing. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Here's Carrington. Connects from downtown. And now it's a 5-point Wizard lead.
Really big and dumb. That's what he is.
Night in and night out. That brings him.
It's picked off.
He big and done. What you mean? I told you my problem.
From deep three-point range, Brooklyn pulls it in. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
Hey, you know that Cat Williams gift?
Murray Boyles knocks down the triple. Murray Boyles has got 5 points. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Parker.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Pass to Carrington from behind the arc. Kept alive. Fires for 3. The putback. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Brooklyn trailing. And it's all tied up.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, hits a three-pointer. Perry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those three-pointers.
Washington leading by 3. Out to Bagley. Pass to Carrington. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Reddish. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Carrington. Bagley sets a screen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
From the very start
he wants some
of this
more.
game,
Put some
they
more in
have
there.
been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Another area where they've
You
excelled has been pushing it on the break.
Okay.
They're really getting after it.
So he gets them both. Nets trail by 8. And here's Curry. No made baskets yet. To end the run. And it's good on the lay-in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Perry. No good with a layup.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
A minute 15 left in the first half. He can't get that one to fall.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Carrington. He's got 9. That one's off, and now he's 3 for 6.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Washington leading by 4. Wallace outside. Washington again can't hit.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Outside Reddish. Pass to Murray Boyles. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. And it's Bagley with the rebound. It's Carrington. Drops in the 3. Carrington's got 12 now in this quarter.
Look like it hurt.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Got a hand on it. Here's Perry. And
He couldn't bring his hand. He couldn't bring his hand above his head.
That might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Murray Boyles. No good with the triple.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Wallace outside. Over to the left wing. Carrington. And again, it's Washington with a three.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Bagley. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Washington Wizards in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And the three ball has been huge in building this lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. So it's Washington now. This is the most they've led, 13 points. And he's going for the oop here.
That's crazy.
He takes it in. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Pass to Sarr. Back to Wallace. 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Boozer misses. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them.
And this is how powerful Jokic is. Able to still score despite the contact. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. On the take. Pass to Williams. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Bilal Coulibaly. Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes both free throws. Wizards leading by 9. Here's Sarr. He's got 7. Off target from three-point range.
The fuck sure.
It's good. He's got 9.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Shots good by Sarr.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Nets trail by 9. Lays it up and banks it in.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
And he drives in. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Sarr's got 11 points.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wizards. Washington leading by 9. Here's Boozer. Over Jokic. Boozer misses.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Williams on the wing. Pass to Jokic. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Wizards leading by 11. Here's Boozer. And a miss there on the triple.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The
I don't
lead
even know what
would be
shot
even
this is.
bigger. Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And there's a pick to the inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Second personal.
Washington shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for the Wizards.
So it comes up empty at the line. Nets trailed by 9.
KB. Okay.
Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 15.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And Boozer gets it to go.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Oh, my goodness. That was a
Poke
terrible
loose.
shot.
Now Jokic. He's got 14. Outside, Williams. Out to the wing. Joker coming through. Boozer grabs the board. Wizards leading by 10. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers.
We're going to get your dad.
Good defense.
They set the screen. Here's Curry. And that's good for 2.
So challenging to guard in pick and rolls. Curry excels at exploiting the defense in these sets.
Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
Here's Boozer. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him. Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Launches it. It's rebounded by Washington. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Coulibaly missing.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Yep, that one's good. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Three-pointer. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. Boozer's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
.35 seconds left in the third quarter. Nets trail by 11. Out to the right wing. There's 21 seconds left in the third.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Puts up a three. That shot, no good. Here's Murray Boyles. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Washington. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They know Curry can go for 50, 60 any night. So they're forcing someone else to beat him. We'll be right back after this word. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store.
Nolan, what you doing? Come downstairs.
Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
Pass to Sarr. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Wizards lead by 9.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Wasted no time with that shot.
You got
It's
Nolan?
off the mark. The steal. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
From downtown, it's hauled in by Reddish.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Nails it from 3.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Personal foul.
That free throw misses.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second.
At the least, he did extend it to a 2-possession game. That's important.
And he goes in for the dunk.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Here's Jokic. Some solid defense from Coulibaly. Washington leading by 3. Pass to Sarr. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. From deep 3-point land, Sarr pulls it in. Knocked away. A touch under 2.5 minutes to pass now here in the fourth.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Long range from the inbound. Rebounded by Murray Boyles.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Bagley. Bagley sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Looking to end this cold spell. It's tipped. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
On the court.
Brooklyn trailing. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Washington now. Launches it from deep. From beyond the arc and then some. And the Wizards lead by 4.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
To the wing on the left. Can't cash it in from close range. The 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
Oh, wow! Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, everybody in the building was waiting for it.
Off target from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
That one drops for him. And now just a 3-point Washington lead.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Jokic. Pass to Murray Boyles. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. There's a screen. There's Carrington. Soft touch off the glass. Nets trail by 5. Pass to Murray Boyles. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. Murray Boyles has got 11 points here in the second half.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Rebounded by the Nets. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, big finish! Wow.
Okay, I see you.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
A big group substitution here for Washington. Here's Carrington. Inside. Here's Boozer. Money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Here's Murray Boyles. Yes!
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Sora. Count it! There's 37 seconds left in the final quarter. There's the drive. It's hauled in by Carrington. And it's Washington with the ball. To the inside. Boozer. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
That'll be a move to remember.
Wow. Yeah, great creativity in the air.
Man, good whistle there.
Second personal.
He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And the second and 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
Tipped away. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
For the Wizards.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game.
Number 18.
Stolen by Jokic. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Washington with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Confusion. It's like that weirdo rap you used to. I'm a urban legend. South Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curb the tactics. Guesses, evidence of a divine presence. Blessings, held me down at times I seem reckless. Got an L but got an E for effort. Dropped him off in the Mojave Desert, then left him. Ain't no answer to these trick questions. Money making nip, straighten out my jewelry on my dresser. Well known, flick up and close, snatch from Rico's till T-shows. Whatever, playing chess, not checkers. Boy, you clever. See, bro, you ain't living by the street code. Been through all these motions up and down like a seesaw. I can never view you as my equal. Wanna hear your CD phone? I've been making deals. Get your lawyer on the phone, we can make it real. I got checks and balance, I flex dramatic. Other 50 on my neck, just my reckless habit. Ain't no on my rap, disrespect is savage. I make one phone call and the rest get handled. It's just another front step with candles. No message from the we accept your challenge.
Victory lap.
The net. Are out of Brooklyn as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in today's game. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Look at the Wizards.
And already a chance for them to take the season series against this team. They see them 3 times, and after winning the first one, they've got to be confident that they can do it again.
Yeah, it's often not so easy the second time around. You know your opponent's going to make adjustments. You have to be ready to adjust back. I'd call that readjust.
And so it's Washington with it, following the miss by Jokic. Pass to Boozer. Now Sarr. That one misses. And there's the drive.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Shoots the 3, sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The drive by Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes. Oh,
let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Here's Jokic.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Back to Koulibaly. Right side, Boozer. He goes up again. And he lays in the layup.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Takes a three. And shot off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Nets trailed by 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. I asked him what's the hardest thing about facing Nikola Jokic. He said the way he controls the game at the offensive end. He keeps everyone involved. He's a great scorer, and you have to keep him off the offensive glass. It's a tall order, all of it. Guys?
Thank you, David. And Brooklyn has possession. Following the bucket by the Wizards. Here's Jokic. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Pretty fundamentally sound, and Jokic does a great job of keeping his balance there after contact.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
In the corner, it's Song. Screen by Boozer. There's the three. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made two. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Nets shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Brooklyn shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
14th foul.
Wizards on D. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Boozer gets the bucket.
You remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
There's the triple. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Number 17.
Yeah, easy call.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Brooklyn trailing. Rebound, Washington. And here we go. Fast break. Sarge got it.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
They need this. Boozer with the rebound.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. And the layup's good off the glass. Jokic has got 9.
Jokic putting his size to work, hard to stop down low.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Number 17. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Nets on defense. Trailing by 2. Boozer can't get it to go. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Some changes for Brooklyn.
Substitution on the court.
59 seconds left in the first. Throws it up high. And Shaw throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Pass to Boozer. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Misses from close range.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Now here's Reddish. Nets passing it around. There's a screen. Here's Curry with the three. Washington with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul. The Wizards have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. No good on that one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Here's Saar. Buries it down low. Saar's got 11.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Wizards. They're up by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Here's Boozer. No good with the layup.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And, Brett, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But a lot of kids out there watching what's going on. They're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
His first shot coming late. A rebound by the Nets. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. The Wizards with the lead. Driving to the basket. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Curry can't get it to go. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Wizards lead by 4.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
And he hits the jump shot.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Took him no time at all on that one. He has 5.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Carrington. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pass to Murray Boyle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Bagley. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
I'd like to see Bagley establish some confidence and play aggressive here. Terrific at making some of the defenders get physical with him.
He hits the second from the line. Nets trail by 7. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. They set the pick. Pass to Murray Boyle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I don't know what you do there on the pick and roll. You're so worried about Steph. He ends up moving the ball to get points.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Wizards have shot 50% from the line today. For 6. And he's good on the second. Pass to Murray Boyle. Here's Reddish. Off target at the rim. Wizards leading by 6. Here's Perry. Perry's the long-range jumper. Perry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, D.A. Thank you. The Nets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Nets trailed by 6. Now here's Curry. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got 5 now.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Six on the shot clock. Here's Carrington. Off target from 3-point range.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Murray Boyle. And he jams it with authority.
And Reddish, not just a scorer, also good at realizing when to dish.
1:53 left to play in the first half. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Wizards have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. And so he makes both from the line. Nets trailed by 4. Here he goes. The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Number 18, taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. 1:42 left to play here in the second quarter. Lets it go from deep. Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
To the paint. No good. That would have tied it. From past the arc. A nice shot by Perry. Perry's got 6.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
There's the screen to the inside. In transition, here come the Nets. And he finished it off with a lay-in. And now just a 1-point Wizards lead. Here's Washington. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Perry. 6 points for him. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rebound, Washington. Poke loose. 4 seconds left. 2 on the clock. And it's good on the lay-in.
Assisted.
He's got 5.
Number 18.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Wizards lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
44.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's the Nets now. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Jokic. For the lead. Offensive rebound. Jokic rising up.
Yeah, boxing out Jokic is easier said than done, especially when he's sniffing out rebounds.
Boozer gets the bucket. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan. Clearly a foul.
The Nets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. The first free throw is good. Wizards making a switch here.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here are the Wizards now. They trail by 1. Here's Carrington. He knocks down the 3-ball. Carrington's got 7 points in the game.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
So, oh, that's blocked.
Wizards foul. Carrington. Second personal foul. Second team.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Williams trying to break free, and he lays it straight in. And now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Out of bounds. Possession to Brooklyn.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
That one goes. Count it.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And Boozer throws it down hard.
No run-of-the-mill stuff there. No. Fellas putting something extra on it.
Ray, can you believe that? My goodness.
And this can deflate the other team. They need to answer back strong.
Here's Koulibaly. Off target with his 3. Nets leading by 3. Out to the right wing. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3. Inside. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Boozer. Rebounded by the Nets. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Jokic inside. 16 points for him. And Jokic slams it in.
And Jokic just making this look way too easy.
Pass to Song. Right side Boozer. Right at the free throw line. Sar with it. 5 to shoot. On the wing. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Boozer with the rebound. Wizards trailed by 5. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Boozer's got 6 here in this quarter. There's the drive. Pass to Jokic. The layup off target. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
And the dunk by Boozer.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. The Nets working the ball around now. A 3 ball. And again, it's the Nets missing. With the drive. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 1. From the arc. The shot missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age, you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
The score now all even. Carrington's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Count it.
Well, you can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
1:25 left to play here in the third. For the lead. Here's Bagley. A rebound by the Nets. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3-point field goal.
Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. The 3. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. Here's Perry. Pass to Wallace. Puts up a 3. The shot misses. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Murray Boyles. 12 points for him.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Perry. He's got 10. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Nets leading by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Wizards trailed by 3. Tries from 16. That one's not going to go. To the left wing. Takes the 3. Boozer with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Murray Boyle. Boozer with the defensive effort. And here are the Wizards now. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
No good on that one. Nets leading by 3. Outside Curry. Wow, Curry, automatic from deep.
Three-point field goal.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
With the teardrop, Boozer, no good. Outside for Curry. Three-pointer. Here's Murray Boyle. Just 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. For 3. A rebound by the Nets. Left side Curry. Pass to Murray Boyle. With the shot. And Sarr pulls it down.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Hands it from downtown.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
In a crucial moment, too. He's been doing that all night. No one's come close to stopping him.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's Boozer, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Boozer's got 19 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play. 0 defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
Screen by Boozer. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Nets?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
But they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Sarr, and it's in there. Stars got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away.
Timeout.
And Washington making a change here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Murray Boyle. 5 on the clock. And it's back to the basket for over 5. That'll be a turnover.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Wizards trailed by 4. Pass to Coulibaly. From downtown. Bangs home the trifecta.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Steph Curry with the answer.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
This one for 3. And the Nets another 3.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Here's Coulibaly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brooklyn leading by 7. Pass to Murray Boyle. And it's denied. Here's Wallace. Lots of room. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Murray Boyle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Good, and Curry gets the assist. Murray Boyles has got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Takes it inside. Bucket is good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Nets leading by 10.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Nets.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with 1 left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
Here's Song. And that time, also a missed shot. And Boozer with the block. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And again, Washington, no good. Rebound, Washington. There's the steal. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
3-point field goal.
And the Nets lead by 15.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.